It's your boy King Double back. Monday Night Football. Let's get it. What's good? Hope everybody had a blessed day. What's poppin'? Tap in, tap in, tap in. Let's get it. Let's get it. Tonight we'll be starting off 1-0. We're kicking off the season 1-0. So road to the playoffs, to the Super Bowl. Let's get it. Y'all tap in, like, share, subscribe, comment to the table, to the channel. Bring it to the table. Let's all join up to double up community, to double up the community tonight. Let's get it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. We've got a couple of teams, Greg, that can make it happen with the defensive front. That's going to be a huge focus on this game.
With the importance of the passing game in today's NFL, Mike, you know how great it is to be able to disrupt that timing and throw off the quarterback's rhythm. And no better way to do that than by being able to get after him, especially with your defensive line. You don't have to blitz. You don't have to bring a fifth rusher. Keep that secondary intact. If this defensive line can cause havoc in the pocket for this quarterback, it's going to go a long way towards slowing down what's been a very good offense.
DC, right?
And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from Skipper.
The stop made by Myles Garrett. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down. Jackson looking to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First and 10. A hands up as they try to run it here. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. And it's Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup.
From the 24 now, here's second and 7. From the gun, Jackson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On third down, Jackson to the left side in the hands of Watson. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down. We'll see how much that decision costs them as the game unfolds, but give credit to this defense. They found a way to get off the field. They had their backs against the wall there on the opening drive.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, Coach.
Good blocking, and he's in. Eric Dickerson. Touchdown, Lions. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Right to the air goes Ward. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Pullman.
and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now a give on the ground, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
At the 28-yard line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
We are through one. It's the Lions who have the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Lions ball to begin this second quarter. They've got it with 2nd down and 13 in front of them. Back to throw, Jackson. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Number 17.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down. Now, Jackson. Flushed to his left.
First and goal. Quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stopped him up short. On 3rd and goal, they'll run for it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Eric Dickerson. Touchdown, Lions. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. Now Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions move out on top, 14-0.
Shout out to everybody putting up. It was good.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. They'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Ward under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
It's a loss of 8.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Come on, go!
From the gun, here's Ward. Oh, this pass was dialed in right now. They get him again.
A loss of 9.
Kenneth Murray getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
And now he's just single-handedly taking over this drive, Mike. I mean, they better find a way to neutralize him before he does more damage. Get more bodies on him. Take the protection to him. Either way, just get him blocked.
Throw over the middle. Brought in by him. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. On 4th down, it's Matt Hawk to punt. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. They'll begin here on the ground. And this will not help the cause. He's going backward. Tackled back at the 8.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
They'll try to set up the screen here. He's into space, past the 15. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Third and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down the backfield on 3rd and short.
Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. That's taken in.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's brought down
The Lions all their first time out. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Second down. Jackson moving left. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. It is a big play there for the Lions. Pickup of 46 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
At the 23-yard line.
Jackson now. And he's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Welcome in, everyone. Kate, Scott, Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You can look at past performance. You can look at metrics. You can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off. And from there, it's anybody's game.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from L.A. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Okay, ready?
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Go! Ready?
Ward off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end going in motion here. First tone of the game for James Cook. And the second down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Chargers sending out a dime look here ahead of this 3rd down.
Hey, check. Hey. Cook it. Ready.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
On the jump.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Back to 60. Here we go. 19, Charger, 19.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. He's throwing deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Ready, go.
On the sneak, here's Ward. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Cook. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a James Cook touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get it out of the way, big time.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Well, they will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. It was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one.
Let's go. They quitting, chat. They quitting. Let's get it. Let's get it.
If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405, one of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, excited for this one. Partner, what are we looking at here as this game gets rolling?
You know, I think this game is quite interesting in the fact, Mike, that I feel like before every week's matchup, we sit up here and we talk about quarterbacks and the passing game. And obviously, that is the direction the NFL has been headed for the last couple years. But in this matchup here today specifically, I think both these offenses want to flip that on its head. They want to control the clock, time management, ball control. Don't be afraid to punt the ball away and play defense. It's a little bit of an old school philosophy, but you have to do whatever it takes to win each matchup. And I think both of those formulas of these two teams are very similar.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
All right, I'm on stream right now, too.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
The stop made by Myles Garrett. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
37, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And he's down inside the 40.
You said you on Battlefield?
It's a gain there of 26 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. And it's Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
From the
7.
21, here's 2nd down and
You share screen?
Slot man gonna move in motion left. Burrow here on 2nd down. A dive and a catch. Incredibly. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
Detroit.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll run here with Kamara.
Let's go.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go.
And he's into the end zone. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Lions. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there at strike first, and now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Chargers, nothing.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Turnip said he trying to run chill on the battlefield. He said join the Discord.
The throw right away is Ward. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He had his no, he had his chat.
40-yard line.
A gain of 17
Yeah.
yards. The gain there. 1st down, LA.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
No, I'm not in here now. He hung up already.
Play fake. Now Ward to throw. Open man. Downfield. It is Adams.
Let's go. Touchdown.
Devontae Adams. Touchdown Chargers. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to
Oh,
runner.
I
In this
can't
case,
go to
does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Hey, chat, y'all go follow me on Discord at Royal Blue. Royal Blue is my Discord. Two words, Royal Blue. Y'all follow me on Discord.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They go play action for Burrow. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page in this time. That's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
They put Adams in motion. And this one is caught with momentum. That'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield.
It's one of those times, Mike, where you're actually better off just throwing the ball away. And yes, it's nice to get that reception, but it really just results in a wasted down.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Lions ball to begin this second quarter as they've got it with a 3rd and long ahead. Back to throw, Burrow. Headed left, buying time. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
D-Boy, he finna add you to Discord. We 3-1, Chad. We 3-1. Lightning bolts in the chat. Lightning bolts in the chat. All right, all right, all right. Lightning bolts in the chat. Lightning bolts in the chat. All right, all right, all right. All right, so you still there, fool? All right.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series. Welcome everybody to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action in this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They give to Irving to start this drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Dak now from the gun. On the move, headed right. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Absolutely fires this one right side. Big gain downfield. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead right away. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. And that's no good. I don't know if the snap and hold were clean, and he is not able to knock it through.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them off just beyond their own 20.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
19 Chargers.
Coming out throwing. Here's Ward. That's a man, Justin Jefferson. And he has this to the opposing 35.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Come on. Ready.
Stay on the ground with Kamara. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Ready. Practice.
From the gun, it's Ward. Left side, in the hands of McBride. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Kamara will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Let's go.
Fullback's right and power across. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. 2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal. Throwing now off the play action. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers tie it up late in the 1st. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way. Only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get.
Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Loss of 14 on the play. It's 2nd down.
Prescott here from the gun. Brought in right side. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of 1. The Chargers have an early lead. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
and I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. And it sets up 2nd down.
Red. 19, Charger, 19.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it up.
Damn, Gene.
Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did. Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Dak off the play fake. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Butker on now to kick this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Ready! Ready!
Back to work after throwing the pick. He should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this one on the 36-yard line. Well, they will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first.
And the Chargers first down.
Ward off the play fake. Catch made. Oh, he loses the football. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sidelines are best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Again, Ward going to the air. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Commanders take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return. Ball at the 33 for first down.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun is Prescott. And finds Adams downfield. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow their lead just before halftime. Devontae Adams, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Commanders bump the lead up to 13 points.
Commanders 20, Chargers 7. Harrison Butker is set to kick
Butker
off.
on now to kick this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Right side into the hands of Adams. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Chargers will have a first.
Come on, come on. Set. Huh. Seven Pirates, seven Pirates.
To the air with Ward. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh no, they get him yet again. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Commanders get it back after making their third first half interception.
The Commanders take over
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10, Prescott. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
I know I'm nitpicking a little bit here, Kate, but if they could have held off just another second before making contact, they may have driven this QB right into the end zone, and we know what that would have meant. Well, 2 points and the defense ignited.
And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commander.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Taken at the goal line. And a good kick pays off as he's only able to get this out past the 10-yard line. Here's Ward to throw right away. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
10 at the 17-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 line, go.
Throwing Jones. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Makes the score Cowboys 7, Chargers 0. Matt Gay set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And running with power here. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is on his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Chargers.
Throwing now, Ward. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the Cowboys' 23-yard line.
Ready? Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Off the play fake, Ward. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. To throw is Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run. And it's caught here by Adams. And he will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the first down at around the 22. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Ready? 19, 18. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll try and throw forward with Ward. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And that will force a turnover on downs. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Now Jones. That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. For right side here, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Looking to throw. Jones. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. looking like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on fourth. Back to throw. Jones. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw again. Going for the deep ball. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's the fullback with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. From the gun, Ward. Looking for Hopkins, and he's got him on the crossing route. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A nice throw from the rookie out of Miami, and it's going to be good for a first down.
21 yards. First down, Chargers.
Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it on play action. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down. It's a loss of 5. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Throwing is Ward. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. This is their fullback getting the carry. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he'll get this up to the 25.
How about that call? Handed to the big guy in that situation. Normally you think of him as a real short yardage runner, but in this case they trust him to get a few more yards than that. I remember an old New York Giants quarterback, a Super Bowl winning quarterback, telling me he loves offense coordinators who call the plays with a little bit of abandon.
And with the way things have gone so far tonight, I figured this was going to be a touchdown because he's wide open.
But instead, the ball's laid out just a bit too far, and they come up empty.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. Jones. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Jones. That one deep from Marshall. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Marshall, 67 yards. And the Cowboys